Buckle up, because the 2026 Subaru BRZ Premium in bright lime isn't just a car. It's hiding a secret that'll redefine what you expect from an affordable sports coupe, and I'm revealing at the end of this video. Welcome to the open road, where rubber meets asphalt and dreams meet reality. If you're here, you're probably like me, someone who lives for the thrill of a perfectly executed corner, the growl of a boxer engine, and the sheer joy of driving. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Subaru BRZ Premium, draped in a head-turning bright lime paint that screams confidence. This isn't just a sports car. It's a statement, a love letter to enthusiasts, and a masterclass in affordable performance. Let's unpack why this BRZ is the purest expression of driving joy you can buy today. First, let's talk about that color. Bright lime isn't for the faint of heart. It's bold, almost defiant, catching sunlight like a neon beacon on a twisty mountain road. Subaru's paint palette for the BRZ has always leaned into motorsport heritage, but this shade feels like a nod to the rally-inspired audacity of the brand's past, reimagined for the modern era. It's the kind of color that makes strangers stop and stare at gas stations, sparking conversations before you even pop the hood. But is it just a pretty face? Far from it. Under the hood lies the heart of the BRZ. A 2.4-liter naturally aspirated Subaru Boxer engine pumping out 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. Now, those numbers might not sound earth-shattering in an era of 500 horsepower EVs, but hear me out. This car weighs just under 2,900 pounds, giving a power-to-weight ratio that feels alive in your hands. The flat-4 layout, with its horizontally opposed pistons, cancels out vibrations for buttery-smooth revs all the way to the 7,000 RPM redline. It's not about raw power. It's about precision, balance, and the kind of connection that makes you forget the world outside the cockpit. The 2026 BRZ Premium comes standard with a 6-speed manual transmission, and let me tell you, it's a work of art. The short-throw shifter snicks into gear with mechanical satisfaction, each shift feeling like a handshake between you and the car. For those who prefer an automatic, there's a 6-speed with paddle shifters and downshift rev matching. But honestly, the manual is where the soul of this car lives. Paired with a Torsen limited slip differential, it delivers power to the rear wheels with predictable, playful grip. Want to kick the tail out on a tight corner? The BRZ is happy to oblige, but it's forgiving enough for novice drivers to feel like heroes. Let's talk handling, because this is where the BRZ shines. Subaru's engineers have retuned the suspension for 2026, with McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup in the rear. The result is a chassis that feels telepathic. The steering is quick, with a 13.5-to-1 ratio that lets you place the car exactly where you want it. Body roll is minimal, and the low center of gravity, thanks to that boxer engine sitting low and rearward, makes the BRZ dance through corners like it's on rails. Standard 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires give you confident grip, whether you're carving up a canyon road or pushing it on a track day. Inside, the BRZ Premium keeps things driver-focused. The cabin is snug but purposeful, with supportive sport seats that hug you through high G turns. Black cloth upholstery with red stitching adds a touch of flair, while the leather-wrapped steering wheel feels just right in your hands. The 8-inch Starlink infotainment system is intuitive, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, but let's be real, you're not buying this car for its touchscreen. The digital instrument cluster is a highlight, with a customizable tachometer and G-force meter that make you feel like you're in a race car. For 2026, Subaru has added a standard sport mode across all trims, sharpening throttle response and stability control for even more fun. Now, let's address practicality, because the BRZ isn't just a weekend toy. The trunk is surprisingly usable, swallowing 2 golf bags or a set of track tires with the rear seats folded. Those rear seats? They're more like parcel shelves, but they're there if you need a squeeze and a couple friends for a short ride. Fuel economy is respectable, too, with EPA estimates around 20 miles per gallon city and 27 highway for the manual. It's a sports car you can live with daily, from commuting to chasing sunsets. Safety hasn't been overlooked. The BRZ Premium with the automatic transmission gets Subaru's EyeSight Driver Assist Suite, including adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, and lane departure warnings. Even manual models come with stability control and a rear-view camera. Subaru's commitment to reliability shines through here, with 96% of their vehicles sold in the last decade still on the road today, a stat that Honda and Toyota can't match. So what's the catch? Well, the BRZ's engine note isn't as intoxicating as some rivals, like the Mazda MX-5 Miata. It's growly but not operatic. The base audio system is fine but won't blow you away, and the cabin, while functional, doesn't feel luxurious. But these are minor quibbles when you consider the price. Starting at around $30,000, the BRZ Premium undercuts most competitors while delivering a driving experience that punches way above its weight. Now, about that secret I teased earlier. For 2026, Subaru has quietly upgraded the BRZ Premium suspension with components inspired by the higher-trim BRZ TS, tuned by Subaru Technica International. This isn't just a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer. The dampers and springs are tweaked for sharper turn-in and better body control, making the Premium feel closer to the track-focused TS than ever before. You're getting near STI performance without the STI price tag. This little tweak elevates the BRZ from great to phenomenal, and it's something you'll feel the moment you flick it into a corner. How does it stack up against the competition? The Toyota GR86, its mechanical twin, is nearly identical but leans slightly softer in suspension tuning. The Mazda MX-5 Miata is lighter and more visceral but less practical. The Honda Civic Seat offers front-wheel drive and more power, but lacks the BRZ's rear drive purity. For under $40,000, nothing else delivers this blend of balance, engagement, and